I'm Carla Oglesby, one of the attorneys with Lavin Law Group. So a lot of times folks come in and they say that their friends have suggested that they put their real estate in their kids' names, and they want to know if that's a good idea. Generally, it is not a good idea. There are all kinds of unintended consequences. Folks often think about putting their real estate into their children's names, transferring ownership, because they're trying to avoid losing that real estate, the farm or the house, if there would be a nursing home situation. What they sometimes don't realize, however, is that the owners of that real estate now are their children. They do not have any longer any ownership interest in that property. There are also many unintended tax consequences if you transfer real estate into your children's names. And so while you may still think of it as your property, because legally you don't own it, you are going to be denied certain tax breaks that you would have received if you did own it. And some of these are, if your children now own your home, you don't qualify for the homestead exemption in Ohio, which is a reduction on your property taxes. Further, if you sell your home, if you had owned it, you would be exempt from paying capital gains tax. But since now your children are the legal owners of the property, you would have to pay capital gains tax. And you should consult with a tax accountant about the particulars of that. But folks often are trying to do this to avoid a nursing home spend down situation or losing the property. There are better ways to accomplish that objective without transferring ownership to your children. The last unintended consequence that a lot of people don't think about is that if your children have some type of a financial disaster, a bankruptcy or a divorce, or they're involved in a lawsuit, that real estate is theirs and it's at risk. And so if they get sued, then the home that everyone thinks of as yours and that you're living in is at risk. So it's not a good idea to transfer your real estate into your kids' names, and I would consult with an elder law attorney about other options.